All right. LDBC, LDMMAC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, so y'all heard about this, the recent firing of Sascha Bajin. Now, that's the tennis coach of, used to be the tennis coach of Naomi Osaka. And y'all know who Naomi Osaka is. You know, she's the half-black, half-Japanese woman that defeated Serena Williams. And if you guys know anything, the media, man, they've been trying to get this girl to talk ill about Serena Williams ever since she won that match. And it's like every time, you know, she do an interview now after beating Serena Williams, they keep bringing up Serena Williams, you know. They're showing this girl no respect. And I'm going to tell you something, too, with the media before I get into this. The media, they're trying to really get this race thing going. They're trying to get it going. They're really trying to start it. And, you know, you can tell that Naomi, she's very uncomfortable with the line of questioning that the media keep giving her. Like, this one media member, guys, and I can't make this up, she told Naomi Osaka that you're 21 and the frontal lobe of your brain haven't developed yet, you know, and, you know, told her and said, you know, and can you believe you're making such, you know, great decisions out there? And I said, that's probably, to me, one of the most disrespectful things a question that I've ever seen in the last 10 years from an athlete to a coach. Like, and you know, Naomi had this look on her face like, B, did you just really say that the frontal lobe of my brain isn't developed? Like, she had that look on her face like, that's the dumbest damn question that I've ever heard. And it really was, but it was more disrespectful than it was dumb. I mean, completely disrespectful. So what you trying to say her brain ain't, I mean, what you trying to call it, like some dumb young girl? Like, you know, that's the vibe that I got from that. And, you know, Naomi looking at her like, you know, and she wanted to say something else, but she didn't. She didn't. But I'm going to tell y'all, man, this breakup between these two, coaches and athletes, you got to understand, man, they split all the time, okay? And I know some people, when they see somebody of color and then they see somebody white, they always want to try to, you know, make it into a race issue. This honestly has nothing to do with anybody's race. Don't have nothing to do with that. This has everything to do with respect. I'm going to tell you what went down. Now, I've been a coach of 20 plus years. I can speak on this, okay? I can speak on this, and I can tell you, I've been a coach since my early teens. I've been coaching. I can speak on this. The thing of it is, man, when you lose respect for somebody, and I'm talking about you really lose respect, then you know that person don't have loyalty. See, Naomi Osaka felt disrespected, and she also felt that Sascha wasn't loyal to her, you know? Because, see, in the tennis world, it's so small, man, and if you say or tell anybody something, you know the whole tennis world gonna know about it. And then pretty much everybody gonna know your business. See, when she sent out a tweet, she sent the tweet out, and, you know, she said, you know, hey, you know, Sascha won't be my coach anymore. I appreciate everything that he showed me and this, you know, and he, you know, responded back with a very nice comment. And so you would kind of think that the split was very amicable. It was an amicable split. But they unfollowed each other. Now, you know, I found that kind of strange. Now, normally when it get down like that, okay, a couple of things, you know, it could have been a sexual relationship, which I don't see any signs that's indicating that. And, you know, Osaka don't have any of those telltale signs like she was attracted to him. Like, she may have thought he was cute and may, you know, thought that he was attractive, but I don't think she was attracted to him, okay? I think it was more of a loyalty and a trust issue. See, the way Naomi Osaka talk, okay, the way she talk, she come off to me as somebody, she's hard to coach. Like, you know, she'll be the one, like, if she make a mistake and you try to tell her, hey, look, we need to do this, she'll be the one that say, oh, I know, well, you know, I need to slice my backhand a little bit better. I need to do that. Like, she'll try to tell you what she did, okay? She'll try to tell you what she did. Like this broad done had an out-of-body experience, and she can see everything she did wrong. And you be thinking to yourself, okay, if this athlete know what they did, why the hell can't they fix it? You know, like, it's sort of like that. And, you know, he seems to me a bit, you know, more like, a little bit more like, okay, stop talking. Be quiet. Shut up and listen. He's one of those type guys, you know, hey, hush. Shut up and listen. I'm trying to talk. and see, it got to a point where, and also, too, some disrespect and some jealousy and some loyalty. He probably went back and told some people, hey, she is a effing B. She hard to work with. She don't listen. Because, you know, she made it sound like that he don't teach her anything. You know, like, oh, everything that he's been telling me, I've been knowing this. Well, okay, here's my thing, okay? If you knew this, then how you going to explain being ranked number 68th in the world prior to meeting him? I mean, how you going to explain this? Now, this is not me advocating, okay? I'm not advocating for Sascha Bajin. Because now, I would have believed that it was a sexual relationship. I would have believed that if it was Serena Williams. Because there's video out there, you know, Serena, you know, getting up on his lap and all this other stuff. And I would have believed it if it was Serena. Okay, I would have believed that. But with this girl, I don't think it was any kind of sexual relationship. And I could be wrong. But it don't seem like that they was intimate like that. It don't seem like that. It just seems more like, you know, he wanted this and she wanted him to respond and do things in a different way. And he's one of those ones, hey, be quiet, I'm trying to talk, you know. Like, she'll be the one to try to cut you off. You know, you sitting here and you're trying to explain to her what's going down and she thinks she already know what she got to do. Like, that's one of those kind of athletes. And after a while, you know, a coach get tired of that, man. A coach get tired of that. And it's sort of like, man, they just don't want to deal with it. But, you know, old boy probably went around telling people, look, man, she hard to work with, and it got back to her. See, the tennis world is so small. You believe you see all these stars, but the world of tennis is small. It got back to her. And he been talking that good about her, man. He been talking junk about her. And I mean, yeah, you know, and listening to her interviews, I mean, she act like dude ain't do nothing. You know, I can get it, okay? I get, you know, your parents and your dad and your family, they did a lot for you. But you didn't even crack, you wasn't even in the top 50 before you met this dude. I'm just saying. And it might be some other stuff that I'm missing here. Okay? And also, too, you know, this guy is a hot commodity. And I noticed this on the interviews. The reporters were starting to interview him more. And he was getting more of that spotlight. And see, I don't think she liked that too well. And I also thought that she thought that he was trying to get famous off of her name. Well, I mean, listen, if you take the number 68th player in the world and they go win a championship, I mean, hell, people are going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to know what you know. Other tennis players, they're going to come at you. They're going to want you to train and work with them. That's just how it is. I guarantee you that this guy probably got 100 messages on his phone right now of people that want him to work with them. Like, this probably did more for Sasha's career than nothing. Because it wasn't a money issue either, man. Because she, you know, said that I was paying them bonuses and stuff. So it was never a money issue. It's a respect thing. And I think over time, I think she lost respect for him, you know. And, you know, we don't know what could have triggered. You know, also, too, now she said that, you know, he was easily, like, triggered. And that means that, you know, when she make a mistake, man, he just go in and go in. And sometimes as a coach, you can't go in on an athlete every time, man. You gotta learn how to lay off a little bit. And I don't think this guy knew how to lay off. I think this guy was just push. And you got to look at it, man. She in this generation, man. You know, they bad communicators, man. She in that 20-something, young 20-something. These people don't know how to communicate. They don't have no communication skills. Have you ever seen one of Osaka's interviews? Like, they're not that great because she don't know how to communicate. But I bet you if you put that and voice that in a text message, I bet you she can explain. But, you know, she really can't explain herself, man. She can't. She has a hard time doing that. Like, speaking with her, like, talking to her is, I don't know. Like, her speaking, man, it's just, it's not there. Like, she's not comfortable doing it. She don't like talking to the media. She just hate it. And I can tell you there was a communication breakdown. Communication, you know, he wants one thing and, you know, she want to do her thing. And, you know, as a coach and athlete, it's not going to work. But sometimes as a coach, man, you can't ride a person every day, man. Because if you ride a person, they're going to mentally snap. They done. And then they're going to resent you instead of actually respect the fact that you know what the hell you're talking about. Okay? And this guy appears to be one of those guys that, you know, he's like push. And then, too, you dealing with females. Hell, man. These mugs, you know, her boyfriend probably done told her some stuff, man, that got in her head. Her parents done told her something. You know, it's a lot of things, man, when you're a female and you coaching female athletes. It's different from coaching males. Male athletes, I don't have to deal with a lot of drama. When you coach a female athlete, man, bruh, they're the ones that want to tell you about stuff. They want to talk to you. The guy athletes, they don't want to talk to you about anything. And, you know, this guy, Sascha, he don't strike me as a guy that really cares about you as a person. Sascha seemed to care more about business. He's more about business. And that don't work well for Naomi, you know. And, you know, women, if they can't talk to you, they don't want to work with you. That's just how it is. That's just the reality. If they can't talk to you, if they can't express themselves to you, they can't work with you. And this guy he's not the most personable. He's not the most personable. But, you know, you're there to win. And he won it. And she said that, you know, I'd rather not be around him. Well, that tells it all, you know. That I'd rather not be around him. Dude was talking some good stuff about, watch, it's going to come out. Watch, and you know I'd be right about this stuff. It's going to come out that, you know, old boy was talking junk about me. He was talking about me to other people, you know, saying that I'm hard to coach. It's going to come out. But, and a lot of times, too, she would disrespect him on a regular basis, man. She would always say something and start laughing to him. Well, this is stuff I already know. Yeah, he's okay. He's this. You know, it's disrespectful. You know, I mean, okay, so you don't like him. But give the damn man his props. I've had athletes that hate my guts, but you know what they'll say? Hey, I got good, okay? The reason why I got good is because he pushed. I don't like him. I know he's a son of a PG-13 channel. But look, I got to where I needed to get to. I don't know if he for you. I don't know, because he's going to push and he's going to want. You don't know what it takes to work with that guy. You know, I've had former athletes go back and say that about me. But to completely disregard, you know, anything that I was showing them, because they wasn't getting it from nowhere else. They wasn't getting it. See, to disregard that, now that's a slap in the face. The guy did something, okay? He did something, and, you know, she come off at that time. I'm sorry. I understand personalities. I understand them well. And I'm not hating on her. You know, it's just, here go the thing, man. See, now the media and people in social media, they're going to turn this into a race thing. Because she fired the guy. She fired him, and now, you know, people are coming out against her. And, you know, I don't think it's all her fault. I don't think it's all her fault. I don't think it's all his fault. I just think that her lack, you know, she don't understand that he's not going to communicate the best. You know, this guy's really all about the business. He all about the business. You know, no coach wants to hear an athlete sit there and be like, oh, well, hey, well, I know what I did. This is what I did. Then what the hell am I here for? And guys, y'all know this, man. This dude done left. And this girl, you know, she kind of losing, you know. Now, I'm not saying that's directly that, you know, it's the impact of the coach leaving. But I can tell you something, man. When your training is inconsistent and you hadn't been doing things that you're doing, she kept saying, well, some of the stuff that he's telling me, it's just, you know, it's just repetition. It's just stuff that I know that we just keep repeating. That's what good coaches do. You repeat and you concentrate on the craft, working on the little things. That's what good coaches do. Great coaches, they don't try to put it all together in one swoop and then get you from point A to point B. No, great coaches, they work with you on the little things, because that's what makes you there. That's what makes you. That's what makes you or breaks you. They work with you on the little things. And they continue to do so. So, I mean, you know, she tried to make it seem like that he was very insignificant. Nah, man. I see through the okie doke. I see through all of that. Look here. Dude done got you up there. And, you know, there are other coaches. There's other coaches out there that can, you know, fit into that personality style. You know, but, you know, to constantly get on TV and just say you're a coach, you know, you already knew what he was telling you. He's just retelling you stuff that you already knew. Like, that's disrespectful. And it's a slap in the face. But, you know, and I'll tell you, I end with this. It's more so, too, that he's getting famous. And it's like the media want to talk to him more than they want to talk to her. Have y'all noticed that, too? Like, they'll talk to him, and it's like they're asking him, like, these great questions. And then they ask her these dumb questions. Questions that she thinking, like, why the hell did they ask me that question? Why did they ask me that? You know? But you guys tell me what you think about this, man. See, not everything is what it seems, okay? Not everything is a black and white issue. Not everything is a sexual relation issue. It's not even that, y'all. It's a respect issue. I'm done.